My name is Stephen Suddeth, and I'm from the University of the Cumberlands. Boro Blues in a medium swing tempo. Let's break this down for you. I'm using a sort of a legato emphasis style of articulation, a regular legato, and then one with emphasis. Kind of what we call a hard legato. Now I want to look at the two accents there. There's the house top, and there's the other accent. So one is a little shorter and almost like a staccato with an emphasis. The next one is an accent, a little bit more lean on that one. I'm looking at, again, pay attention to the accent. The hard legato tone, short, then roll through it. I don't want to cut it short. You need to keep the sustain in the sound. And then just land on the D with no big accent. Would be wrong, but just a light effect. Let the emphasis note be on beat 3, the G sharp, and then just easy on the last note. That's This one's a bit of a challenge, these two measures are. I would suggest starting the F in 6th position. Keep the F sharp. A lot of people, when I hear this, will play the F back in 1st, forgetting that the sharp carries through. This is a very common error I hear a lot. So I go ahead and just mark, put a sharp by that F if you like, to remind yourself to keep it in 5th. Easy, and then when you do the forte piano, don't overdo it by creating house tops with little forzato effects. It's too much. Give a good emphasis on it with a nice accent. Very slight decay. What will make this work is that the E flat in the very next measure will be sung. And the crescendo, and it'll give the effect of the forte piano. Kind of simple on this one. I'm keeping the same legato effects. And because of the crescendo, it sounds really cool to go ahead and let the A flat come out strong. And it's all the lip, it's kind of just doing a lip trill here, a lip slur. If you pop it, it's okay, it still kind of works as a jazz effect. So push the air, and you get to blow into the B, you get to back away. On this one, I need to break down the 3 triplet effect here. So I'm going to break this down into doing triplets. And feel that per pulse. And then emphasize every other note. And I would practice it this way till you really can feel that subdivision effect inside. And then afterwards you're coming out into a swing fill, which still tends to fit into the triplet pattern. And on the 16th note, I would suggest playing the F in fourth. And then the first F I'd play in first though. Be sure to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 on that whole note so that you sustain it properly. On this one, it's all about air. If I go up to the A flat, I get to push a lot of air. It'll sound cool, and it's fun to play this high A flat. Take a little bit of a gap, and take the breath, instantly soft. And I would take no breath after the B flat. I keep that all in one breath. Take a breath here, and then we're moving on. On this last bit, we have a legato effect now, and a little triplet thing that we're doing in here. So I want to change the articulation up to much longer lines, and still do the triplet effect if I feel this. You still feel that triplet as you practice that out. When you get used to that, you can take off the subdivision effect and just play the notes. Sixth position, the F, and then the fourth, second. So see, it falls on the slide very easily. Going on. And make sure that you do this all legato. You get to the E flat, make sure that it's a lower third, not up. Make sure it's down on the third. It's not in the same position as the octave below that. It gets a little high, so just pump the slide just a little bit out. Barely, but do move it just a little bit. Moving on to the end.